Welcome everybody, my name is Tommy T999 and thanks to Activision earlier this week I got hands-on with the brand new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare DLC 1 Sabotage, and this video is going to give you an overview of one of the 4 brand new multiplayer maps. This one is called Neon and it is originally designed for future urban warfare simulation. It is in a Z shape. Yes, this is probably the most, I would say, crucial map to try and gather all of the intel on as early as possible to get the best out of your opportunity to maximize your kill or death ratio and make sure you come out on top with this. It's kind of glitched out in places. Cars appear, cars disappear. When you kill an enemy, they just blow up into kind of like pixels rather than just fall to the floor. And it's all featured in this city. We're featuring long sight lines, flanking routes, and it supports any gameplay. So we're going to get straight on in. This is Neon, and we're spawning in a game of domination, so you can clearly see where points A, B, and C are, but we spawned in where U, N, S, A will spawn in. You can fall off the side of the map. It's got a warning, return to combat zone. It didn't drop fully off, so if you do drop out, there is a kind of like a sneaky opportunity. But as soon as you come into here, point A, blaring music inside this building. There are multiple entrances as well, so if you can keep that held down, you stand quite a good chance. If you've got 1 or 2 people, maybe 3, pushing to hold and look at each of the different routes in, I think that might be quite a difficult point to actually get back from your enemy team. We're going to carry on around the map, what I would have classed as anti-clockwise, but it does get a little bit confusing when you're playing this because of the Z shape. We're going to end up next at point C. There's another area here that obviously you can drop off. Didn't want to risk seeing if it was actually a complete death drop, but it may just be another case of getting back in. But here we are now at point C. Again, back to the wall. If you hold it, I think that one will be harder to hold just because of where everything else is situated around you and the different routes in. And this, I would be guessing, is where the enemy team will have spawned in, so they can get to C pretty quickly, like the UNSA getting to point A. But we will carry on round to point B. This stairwell leads up onto a little balcony. You can't get into the room on that door well, but I did think to myself, is there a way around the side of the map? Can people do some sneaky runs? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be able to. You might be able to, if you carry on back down towards point C, on the outside of the map there, and the outside of the building, but as we move into this bar area, nothing really much going on in there, but here we are now at point B.
Securing B.
As you move round, this is a double stairwell that will continue to take us round the edge of the map. As we move in here, couldn't get over that bar, but you're now back to this point where we spawned in originally. So it's going to be very close between which way you go from the off. Going down that double walkway there on the left-hand side by the hospital will take you up towards B. And so you can see up here, there's that ramp there. But also, there's other buildings around, and you've also got this kind of chasm where you need to wall run over. Now, you will come back above that near the end of this review, so you can see another area. But again, it's a kind of a quick route to get from B to C rather than going around the outskirts of the map. That's kind of like what you would, I suppose, class as the middle lane. But there just isn't really those 3 lanes in this because of the shape of the map and the design structure. You move out here, you've got a perfect sniping opportunity straight across the map there, and this balcony will also maybe give you an advantage if you're up here. People running around the outskirts of the map to try and get from point to point definitely could be advantageous, but as you come off of this, it just shows that you're now straight back at this point. 4C, and again, the other route in, but I honestly think this map is going to be by far the most difficult to master or to get your head around because of all of the different routes, levels, little rooms, all available to you. And in a way it feels enclosed because you can get from point to point so quickly, but this Z shape is, I think it's going to play havoc with some people, but could make for very interesting gameplay. This point here is above the chasm and the walkway, so again it's that opposite side for the line of sight for sniping. So again, great for snipers, but you're going to get attacked from many different places all around. So this map in total, Neon, is going to be very interesting when it finally releases on the 31st of January 2017, exclusively on PlayStation 4 to start with for around 30 days. If you've got the Season Pass, you will get this map pack, or you can pick up Sabotage DLC 1, as I say, on the 31st of January. Hope you enjoyed this map review. I've been Tommy T999, and I'll speak to you again very soon in the next one.